much are we supposed to do?
All the last 12 questions plus one more assignment.
Okay.
You got it? Did you get it? Okay. Hi guys, how are you all? How are you all?
I'm good.
Good.
Okay, let me see guys. Give me a minute. This is Algebra 2 Sunday, right? I really want to keep track well, okay? That's why I spend that time, understand. Yeah, Sunday. Okay. Can I quickly see through who came? Sahana, you're here, I know. Harshika, I saw. Mahir, I saw. Yukti, I saw. Aryan,
Yes, auntie.
come in. My God, I'm missing Aryan. Why? He went somewhere to Canada or something he went, but I don't know what happened to him. Okay, Sri Charan is here. Arush? Arush? Oh my God. Navneet? That's interesting. Oh, you're here, Navneet. You could say that I'm here. Since I thought you weren't here, it was very interesting. Usually it is not the case, right? You're always there. Advik is not here. Okay. Ananjay? Oh my God, what happened with him? I have no idea. Pranav?
I'm here.
Okay. Anybody else I didn't call? I feel like I didn't call some of you. Did I call everybody?
You didn't say my name.
Okay, why is that?
I'm here too.
Which one? Whose I didn't say, ma?
Mine, I think.
Oh, Chetan, yes, I know why I didn't say yours. 1 second, guys. I just want to avoid this problem. 1 minute, wait. What is going on with this? Friday algebra one. Give me 1 minute. I just want to sort this out. Okay, Chetan, I'm going to move you here. I know why I didn't say yours. So I'll move you here, which makes sense to me. But others, Sunday, yeah, Chetana included. Chetan, you were absent, present. Okay, Arush is coming in. Aryan is here. Aryan, how was your trip, Aryan?
It was nice, auntie.
Ananjay is not here. Why? Something doesn't seem good. Give me a minute, guys. Ananjay is. Oh, yeah, I know. Wait. Okay. Okay, guys. Any questions on last week's homework? Any questions?
Miss Priya,
Yeah, ma?
I had a question on the second assignment. The answer key seemed a bit wrong for one of the questions.
Definitely, that's something we need to discuss, and I need to fix it if that's the case. I will share my screen. Which one, ma?
I think it's the transformations one. Maybe.
Which one, ma?
Yeah, this one. Problem number 5. Yeah, and then the third one. Oh
Okay,
wait,
no problem. Can I do the third one?
yeah.
Yeah,
For the
let me-
solve part, not the graph one.
Why third one, ma?
Yes.
This time you're finding it easy, right, Yukti?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good. Okay.
Yeah.
Graph and solve. Oh, okay, graph and solve.
Not the graph part, just the solve.
Yeah, I got it. This one, right? So now when I add 3 by 4, we'll do it in C. So multiply by 4 by 3. X plus 2 is equal to 4. Now, how will I solve this? X plus 2 will be equal to 4. I'll write this will be equal to 4. So x will be equal to a 2. Then minus x will be equal to a 6. X will be equal to a minus 6. So 2 and minus 6 sum.
Yeah, the answer key says something different. I got that as well. The 2 and negative 6.
That this is incorrect, ma. I'm glad you identified it.
Yeah.
I need to correct this. How so? Okay, let me see. Okay, so this is definitely incorrect. Answer is 2 or a minus 6. And others, anybody else who looked into this? Can I move on? Pranav, I sent a list of, did I send a list of videos to your mom?
She didn't tell me about a list of videos.
Okay,
have
for
to
you to
ask her.
catch up with this class, right? I really want you to see a list of videos. Can I send that to you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, okay, I'll send it to you right away, but please see that that is what will give you a heads up with this class.
Okay.
Basically, Friday really works for you, but I know you, so I just let you come here just because you can understand. But in your case, I'm going to send something, you're going to watch those. Did I not send already?
I watched like 4 and 5 and like
Oh
a
yeah,
little bit of
oh
2
yeah,
and 3.
you watched it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you
If
understood
there's more,
did you understand transformations?
a little bit. I have a screenshot of like all the transformations to like remind me.
Yeah, but as we move along, if you don't cope up, will you let me know?
Okay.
Okay, you're the only one I'm a little worried. Let's go ahead. Okay, so we were solving absolute value equations, right? Has the school started algebra 2, Srinita?
I haven't started school yet.
Oh, wow. Okay. Who's studying algebra 2 then? Aryan, have they started?
Yeah, Auntie, we actually started factorization in our school.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Did
see,
too.
for you guys, today I'm going to solve absolute value inequalities, and further, I'm going to get into quadratics today, okay? I want to go a little fast in this group. That way, I complete it nicely and fully algebra 2 for you at the end, okay? Let's see. Anyway, it has to work as well, so let's see. Okay, I wanted to solve some algebra, the absolute value equations we already solved. Word problems, I don't remember, but I can give you one or two. I think I did in your class, but I'm going to give you one or two word problems and check it out. Then I'll solve absolute value inequalities. Inequalities as well we solved. Did we solve absolute value inequalities? No, no. Okay, how about this? Absolute value inequalities is the same as equations, okay? But I want you to be able to graph it as well, okay? How about this? A squirrel, you're going to form an oh, I see. You can't do this now. Okay, first let's solve absolute value inequalities. Ananjay, you're good. Last week, did you see the recording?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry I was late. I just got back from
No
vacation.
problem, ma. Not at all a problem. I understand. Okay. You were traveling, right?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, we are going to solve did you get a chance to see last week's recording, ma?
Not really, because I was out for the entire week.
Oh, I see. I see. Let's see. Okay. Let's see how much we can cope up. Okay. And then we'll see what to do. Okay. Let me move on with the class now. How about this? Would you be able to solve this by yourself, guys? One is treat it as a positive. treat that as a negative. Two different equations you'll have to solve now. Two different inequalities you have to solve. One is take it as it is, because if you remove the absolute value, one will be plus, one will be minus. So, do you want me to solve this first? Yeah, I think that's better. So, if you remove the absolute value sign, you can write this out as either this, or the other way to write it down is minus of 2x plus 1. It can be a minus 2 because minus of this absolute value will be 2x plus 1. Minus 4 is less than 5. So you solve both the equations, that's all. So here, this is 2x minus 3 less than 5. 2x less than 8. X is less than 4. How was your trip, Aryan? You went somewhere, right, Aryan?
Yeah, Auntie. I came back from like a Boy Scouts thing recently, and then I also came back from Canada a few days earlier.
Canada. See, I remembered right.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Was it fun?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Nice. Minus 5 goes there 10. So divide by minus 2. Remember, guys, this is from 6th grade, 7th grade. When you divide by minus 2, what happens? The sign inverts. You got it? Okay. Now, so how will I plot on the number line? So let me see. Minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. How will I show it on the number line is my question now. X is less than 4. Less than 4 means it is less than 4. So there is a hole at 4. Less than 4. Do you see it? Now, less than 4 means anything, right? Anything below. Okay. But it is greater than minus 5. So it is greater means there is a hole here. And it is greater than this. So this part. Do you see? The highlighted part is X. Got it, guys? Ananjay, are you following? Ananjay, are you following? Oh, good. How about Pranav, are you following?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can you describe the transformation here for me? Can you describe? How about this? Let me do this one. What are the transformations on this? It's just a review again. Ananjay, this might be difficult for you because you did not attend, but you can try. What are the transformations in here?
Vertical stretch by 2.
Vertical stretch by 2. Which affects which coordinate? Vertical stretch affects which coordinate?
The y coordinate.
The y coordinate. What is, then you can come to these. What is this?
1 to the right.
1 to the right. Yes. On the
And up
horizontal
4.
axis, this is 1 to the right. What is this?
Up 4.
4 up. See, when you're all clear, I'm so happy. I feel happy when I get answers for this one because this is your base for algebra 2. If you forget it, then we are not okay. But if you have forgotten or if you did not know, it is the time to rise up and ask. Pranav, are you following that?
Yeah, but how did you get how does it affect the Y?
Okay, I'll tell you. Vertical stretch means what? You're going to hold any graph. This is a V graph.
Uh-huh.
If it is a vertical stretch, what happens? Which coordinate does it affect?
Oh,
Vertically,
I
you're
understand it
stretching
now.
it.
I
If you
understand.
stretch it vertically, right?
Yeah,
It will
I
affect the
understand.
y-axis values, y values. You got it?
Yeah.
This movement horizontal affects the x. This movement vertical affects the y. Got it?
Yeah.
What
Similarly,
about the absolute value itself?
what is it?
Is that not a transformation?
Which one?
The absolute value.
Yeah. See, absolute value of x is a function. It's a separate function. Okay. That function goes like this. How did I draw this? Because I will put some two values, two quantities. I put some negative values, 0 and a positive value. What is y? Absolute value of x means 202. Plot these points, you get these points, right? So you get the y equal to absolute value of x is a parent graph. Now, a transformed graph can be 2 times absolute value x minus 1. In that case, 2 times inside the absolute value, you have x minus 1. So what can I say about the transformation? 2 is a vertical stretch by 2 which affects the y coordinate. This one, right? 1 is the movement to the right because x minus h is your movement. So h is a positive one. So on the x-axis, the graph moved to the right by 1 unit. Make sense? Chetan, are you following a little here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. How about this? You're going to find the answers to this and you're going to send me the answer as a complex inequality. This one is easy. Transformation alone, as and when it comes again and again, I'm prepared to repeat any number of times, guys. Okay, it's so important you guys understand transformations. Okay, anytime, whenever it comes, I'll keep on reviewing it. Okay, and anytime you didn't get it, it's okay to ask. Don't worry about anybody else who understood. It's your class, make it productive. Go ahead.
Are we solving it or are we just like writing the verbal?
This one we are solving it, Amma.
Okay.
Transformations I'm not reviewing now. I just want to finish this topic today, then get into quadratics. I'll review transformations for every functions.
Wait, Auntie, you want it as an inequality, right?
Yeah, Amma, you have to solve for x. Solve for x. Okay, you all have the answer, which is good for me. Sahana, one is correct. Okay, the second one is incorrect, meaning the first answer is incorrect in your case, ma. Plus minus plus
How do I send you the answer?
in chat, Ananjay.
Oh,
In chat.
it said it's disabled.
Oh, no. Open your chat window. Go to the top left corner. There is a blue box. If you click on it, you can send it to
Oh,
me.
alright, thanks.
No worries. Srinita, correct, ma. Aryan, good job on your answer, but there is one more answer, right, Aryan? Absolute value equations,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Do it and send.
I'll add that one, Auntie.
No worries. Pranav, ah, there's something really wrong. You forgot, Pranav. You forgot to switch the sign. The first one is incorrect. The second one, the sign is incorrect.
Auntie, can you repeat the problem?
Yeah, sorry, Chetan. Sorry, Chetan. Absolute value of x plus 11. X plus 11 is inside the absolute value. And then minus 8 is outside the absolute value, less than or equal to minus 3. Chetan, feel free to interrupt and ask Chetan. Okay, yeah, I just forget. I'm sorry. Yeah, Navneet, that's right.
I said my first answer again. Is that correct?
Ananjay, correct. I'm going to check ma. Yukti, sign check ma Yukti.
Wait, the sign?
Yeah, oh yeah, so Yukti, sorry. You're right.
Okay, yeah.
You're right. Sorry, Yukti.
You're fine.
Harshika, correct ma.
What was wrong with my answer?
I'll help you. This is greater than. Hey, Mahir, the second one alone, check ma. This is a small mistake. Second one alone. Sri Charan, your signs are incorrect, Sri Charan, for the second one. For the second answer, the signs are incorrect. Arush, we are solving inequalities. So I would definitely expect signs. Without the signs, I cannot accept your answers. Make sense? Arush.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not at home, so I'm on phone. So I was like trying to switch between the chat.
Oh, okay. So you're not home. So is there a way I can help you?
No, I can see the board. It's fine.
You can see the board, but in the chat, right, when you send the answer, I really need to see all your answers because less than equal to, greater than equal to, nothing is in there, right?
Yeah, I found where to do it. It'll just take me a second to
Yeah,
type.
take your time. I'll wait for you. No problem. Mahir, is it right still? It's still not right. Can you check once more? I'm sure you'll get it, Mahir. Okay. Guys, please don't keep quiet in my class. If you don't know, you don't know. Chetan, I'm waiting for your answer. You can shout out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get how much. I don't know what's wrong with this one.
Oh, you don't know what's wrong with this? It's okay. Can I move on and show it on the board?
Okay.
Yeah, Auntie, I don't get it. I'm really sorry. I can't. I'm
No
not sure.
worries. See, the absolute value of x plus 11 can be written in two ways. One is positive x plus 11. The other one is negative of x plus 11 in parenthesis. Both absolute values give x plus 11, right? So you have to split it into two. One is in parenthesis x plus 11. Or you can also split it out as negative of in parenthesis x plus 11 because both will yield x plus 11. Ananjay, I am going to show on the board. Did you solve, Ananjay?
What?
Did you solve for x?
Yeah. So in the first option, it's x plus 11 minus 8 is less than or equal to 3. So let me just move the 8 to the other side. So you get x plus 11 is less than or equal to 5.
Perfect. Your answer was indeed correct.
Oh,
Very nice.
okay.
So, Chetan, now x plus 11 minus 8 is less than or equal to minus 3 is one equation. The second equation is minus of in parenthesis x plus 11 minus 8 less than or equal to minus 3 is the second equation. Solving
Okay.
the first equation, you get x plus 3 less than or equal to minus 3. Subtract 3 on both sides, you get x is less than or equal to minus 6. That is one simple inequality solution I got. Second equation, when I solve, second equation is minus of parenthesis x plus 11 minus 8 less than or equal to minus 3. So minus x minus 11 minus 8 is less than or equal to minus 3. Minus x minus 19 is less than or equal to minus 3. Plus 19 on both sides, minus x is less than or equal to 16. That way, you cannot have a variable with a negative sign. X is greater than or equal to minus 16. So that gives me two inequality. What is that? X is less than. So X has a narrow mouth for minus 6 and X has a broad mouth for minus 16. X has a narrow mouth for minus 6. So, but this is not the way to write the answer. Minus 6 is a bigger number when you think about it, right? So I will write it like this. X has a broad mouth for minus 16 and a narrow mouth for minus 6. So this is how I write the compound inequality that is derived from two simple inequalities. I write it out as minus 16 is less than or equal to X is less than or equal to minus 6. On a number line, when I plot it, I will show minus 16 and 6. And then minus 16 less than or equal to. So at minus 16, I'll put a round with a dot shaded. Minus 6 as well, it is a circle, shaded circle. Then X is anything in between them. This is how I show it on the number line. Any questions? Any questions, guys? Whatever is highlighted is the value of X. Can I move on, guys? Okay. Okay. But you know what? I wanted to solve one more. This is going to trick all of you. Let's see. I'm thinking this is going to trick all of you. Let's see. Go ahead.
Auntie,
Let's
can you
see
read it?
whether. Oh, sorry. Yes, Chetan. Minus 5. Absolute value of x minus 3. First, let me repeat it. Minus 5 times pipe symbol, which indicates absolute value. X minus 3 inside the pipe. Pipe ends. Minus 5 less than 15. Chetan, did you get it?
Yeah.
Is it like
Yes.
there's two different for the absolute values? Like there's a negative and then there's a positive?
There is, but you don't need to go there and all. This is a tricky problem. It's going to make you fall off.
Can you check if my answer's right?
Yes, I am. 1 minute, Arush. Yes, good job. Why? Yeah, please in chat. Why?
Why?
Why? Give me an
Okay.
explanation for your answer in the chat.
Okay.
That is correct though.
That's it.
Auntie?
Ananjay, is that correct? I said it's going to trip you. Mahir, that's incorrect. Ananjay also has the same answer. That's incorrect. Sahana, no. Pranav, no. It's very tricky. Absolute value will make you fall off. Sri Charan, no. Yes, Chetan, you can shout out. No, Yukti.
I didn't get the absolute value, but I got the first one, I think.
What is it, Chetan? You can shout out.
Okay, so x greater than -7.
See, yeah. Everybody got that. Okay. But that's not the answer here. Let me go ahead and work it out. This is a tricky question, as I said. So when you think about it, add 5 to both sides. Minus 5. Absolute value of x minus 3 less than 10. Right? Now, when you divide by minus 5, what happens, guys? When you divide by minus 5,
Why did you?
Auntie, you
You
actually
wait.
subtracted.
Yama,
That's what I did too.
did I make a mistake?
It's 20, I
20,
think.
20.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's 20.
You got 10.
Good job, guys. I really like it. You're picking on me, which is good. I'll be on my toes. Okay, now what happens when you're negating it, right? Okay, let's see. When you're negating it, absolute value of x minus 3 is greater than minus 4. Is this right, guys? Can an absolute, if an absolute value is greater than minus 4, can it be minus 3? Can it be minus 2? Absolute value of any number can never be a negative value. But by this, when you plot it, absolute value of something is greater than minus 4 means on a number line, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1 are also possibilities, right? Or minus 3.5 is a possibility as well. But the absolute value can never be a negative number. Do you see? So here x does not have any solution. Any questions? So this is something that always trips when you solve absolute value equations. So before you split it, right, after taking out these numbers out, right, before you split it into two, once please check whether there is any possibility of a negative value for the absolute value. If you don't check, we will trip and we will end up finding a solution which is incorrect as well. Make sense? Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Now let's see this one. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, Harshika, did you understand that, ma?
Yeah, I did, Auntie.
I want to give you absolute value equation still. I'm not that very comfortable. So I'm going to give you a little more on that, making sure we are good there. Give me a minute. Okay, how about this? I want to give you an oh my gosh, sorry. Okay, how about yeah, let me give you this. Okay, how about this? You're going to solve this one. I'll give you two problems, okay? Order them, three problems, okay? There are three problems on the board. Have three different, very, very different solution sets, okay? 1, 2, 3. Chetan, can I tell the first one for you?
Yes.
Minus 10 plus half absolute value of x minus 4 greater than or equal to minus 10. Did you get that?
Greater than or equal to minus 10?
Correct.
Okay. Yes, I got it.
Yeah, Ananjay, sorry, Ananjay. Very nice of you. You said it out in chat. If I make a mistake, call it out, okay? You're more than welcome to call it out. Feel free to shout out, Ananjay. Thanks, but you were right. I was wrong there. Ananjay, do you still have a question on no solution?
Yeah. So if
Okay.
it's that the absolute value of x minus 3 was greater than negative 4,
That
then
means, think
aren't
about it.
there
Don't
aren't
worry
there
about anything inside. Consider this as any number z. How can an absolute value of a number be a negative number?
but it says it's greater than a negative number, so aren't there actual solutions to that? Like if I said the absolute value of 2 is 2 and 2 is greater than negative 4.
Good, correct. But when you look at it, z is greater than minus 4 means minus 4 is here. So greater than minus 4 means anything here, right, Ananjay? I do understand it also covers a positive value. But mathematically, this is an invalid statement, right? It cannot have till 0. It can be only beyond this, right? Since it is covering this piece, the statement is invalid. X does not have any solution.
Alright, thanks.
Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're asking, calling it out. Call it out, Ananjay, 100%. Don't just chat, and if your question is not answered, feel free to shout it out. Okay, we'll definitely go deep. But does it answer your question? Okay, good. Thanks. There are 3 questions. If you can finish this off, I'll go to word problem and then go to quadratics. I want to push up soon too for this class. Oh, wow. That is nice, Arush. That is correct, Arush.
Thank you.
Auntie, I'm not sure about my answer, but can you check it?
Not at all a problem. You can send it. Okay, we are just learning. I'm okay with anything. If you don't get it, I'm here to solve as well. If you get it, great. Aryan, did you solve all the 3?
Yeah, they're all in order.
Yeah, they're all in order. Then if I consider it like that, right? Your first and second are incorrect.
Okay,
Your first and
check it out.
second, your first and second are incorrect. Third is correct.
Okay.
Can you check on them?
Yes, Auntie.
Okay. Good job, Sahana. Sahana, is that right? Can you send what is that you're getting? What is equal to 0? Can you send? See, Sahana, one thing I'll tell you. If you get a valid statement in mathematics, then it's all real numbers, remember? When you get an invalid statement in mathematics, then it's no solution.
Oh yeah, then it would be all real numbers.
Correct. You got it. Remember that. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep moving. Keep moving on to the next one.
I put all of my solutions.
Yeah. Yukti, on another note, were all the other answers correct, ma?
For the homework? Yeah, the other one seemed correct.
Okay, thanks. But you understood well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If there's anything that you find like that, let me know, ma. I'm doing my best, but at the same time, there are some that skip my.
I sent all my answers.
Yeah, I'll. Oh, wow. For the second one, I feel like that was not right. Sahana, the second one was not correct, ma.
Okay.
Haha, Arush, can you check on the sign for the second one? Everything else is correct for you.
Okay.
Miss Priya, can you check my answers?
I'm checking my 1 minute. Yukti got it right, but Yukti, your first one was incorrect. Again and again, I'm telling. The thing is, if you get a valid statement in mathematics, it is all real numbers. If you get an invalid statement when you solve for x, it is no solution. Sri Charan, the first and the third is incorrect. The second is correct, ma. Sri Charan, 1 and 3 are incorrect. Ananjay, 1 and 2 are correct, but the third one is incorrect, Ananjay. I'll work out those on the board if you want to. Pranav, the second one, you missed the second part. The first part of it, whatever you have solved is correct. But there is one more inequality, right? There should be two answers, right? Pranav,
Oh,
you're
right.
missing on the second one. That's okay. The third one is correct. The first one is incorrect.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think I left anybody. You can let me know, but some are not answering. Please answer even if you don't know. Chetan, you want to say any of these?
I don't think I like.
Got it. Okay, no problem. I'll go over
I
it.
didn't tell you sooner, but I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I understood this
I'll solve all of those. I feel like solving all of those. Okay, let me see. So oh, Chetan did not, okay, you got the first one, right? Did I read it out?
Yeah, you read the first one. I wrote the first one down.
Okay, so minus 10 plus half absolute value of x minus 4 greater than or equal to minus 10. So what happens here? Add 10 to both sides. You get half of absolute value of x minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. Now what happens? Multiply by 2 on both sides. You get absolute value of x minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. Now when I look at it, it is either x minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0, or you can say minus of x plus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. Now x is greater than or equal to 4. That is 1. The second one, what I get? Minus x is greater than or equal to negative 4. Right? That will end up with x less than or equal to 4. You see, one time I am getting x greater than or equal to 4. The other equation when I solve, I am getting x less than or equal to 4. What does that mean on the number line? It means all real numbers. Any questions, guys? Any questions on the first one? Sri Charan, did you get it?
Yeah.
Chetan, did you understand? One solution was x is greater than or equal to 4. The other solution is x less than or equal to 4. That means all real numbers. Chetan, makes sense? Shri, actually, Sahana, what you said did not make sense. You have to solve and show like this. Did you get it, ma?
Yes.
Yes, hon.
Okay. For the second one, I'm going to read out the problem first. 3 absolute value of half x plus 2 plus 6 is less than 15. I'll read out once more. 3 absolute value of half x plus 2, that is inside the absolute value. Then plus 6 is outside, is less than 15. Chetan, I'm going to go ahead and solve that. Is that okay?
Yes, I wrote it down. You can
Okay.
solve.
Subtract 6 on both sides. 3 absolute value of half x plus 2 inside. When I subtracted 6 on both sides, I got the left side is less than 9. Then divide by 3 on both sides. I got absolute value of half x plus 2 is less than 3. Now what do? I can take out the absolute value and write it out as two equations. One is minus half x minus 2 is less than 3. The other one is half x plus 2 is less than 3. Now, first equation I have is minus half x minus 2 less than 3. For that, I add 2 to both sides. I get minus half x is less than 5. Multiply by 2 on both sides. I get minus x is less than 10 or x is greater than 10. That is 1. The second equation reads half x plus 2 is less than 3. Subtract 2. Half x is less than 1. X is less than 2. Now we have two simple inequalities. I should start with the lowest number. So what was the lowest number? Did I miss anything? This is a minus 10. So what was the lowest number? Minus 10 was the lowest number. So the narrow mouth of the sign, less than sign goes there. Minus 10 is less than x is less than 2. So that's the compound inequality. On a number line, it's above minus 10. Minus 10 has got a hole. 2 has got a hole. So any number in between that is x. For the third one, we have got C, absolute value of something. Don't worry about that something, whatever is inside the absolute value is a negative 4. This here in this case, the variable does not have a solution. Any questions? Can I move on, guys?
Auntie, I just have 2 questions.
Yes.
So for the second one, are we supposed to like make it like that? Because I just did one of the solutions. I just put x is less than 2. So
Correct. Correct. That's why I said you're missing the second side, right? What happened to that?
okay, yeah. And
Ilma, see, any absolute value will have two different ways of solving, right? See,
yeah,
because this absolute value of x can be written as minus x or plus x. So it's like that.
okay.
So whatever is inside can be a minus or a plus. You got it?
Yeah. And Auntie, can you do like number 1 one more time? Because I'm a little confused on how you got all real numbers.
Okay. So minus 10 plus half x minus 4 is greater than or equal to minus 10.
Yeah.
Add 10 to both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Half x minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. Now multiply by 2 on both sides. X minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. Now, I am at a point where this is correct. I need to check absolute value of something is greater than or equal to 0 is very valid. So I'll have to continue. I'll have to split. When it is invalid here itself, you can say no solution. This is valid. So I will go ahead and put it out as plus and minus. X minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. Or minus of x minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. So now x is greater than or equal to minus 4 here. When I solve this, what happens? The right side, minus x is greater than or equal to minus 4. Multiply by minus 1, that becomes x is less than or equal to 4. X is less than or equal to?
Okay.
One second, wait, there is a mistake, I feel. Minus x plus 4, so when it goes there, okay, x plus 4, see, I made a mistake here. This is a minus 4. Okay, now, so what does this say? The left side was solved to get x is greater than or equal to 4. The right side says x is less than or equal to 4. On a number line, think about it. One solution is whatever is on this side. One solution is whatever on this side. So all real numbers.
Yeah. Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to set up an equation. Let's see. Okay. Let's see whether we can solve. Okay. Now I set the thermostat to I set my thermostat at home. You're going to set the equation for this. Let me see. My thermostat to 68 degree Fahrenheit. Okay. Actual temperature may vary as much as, I would like to move on to quadratics, guys, after this, may vary as much as 2 degree Fahrenheit. What is the range of all possible temperatures? I want the equation, guys. I know immediately you know the answer. But answer is what I'm looking for. What is the range of possible temperatures? I want the absolute value equation you set up to solve this. I don't want the answer. By seeing this, I know, oh, what is the possible values of temperature? It will be from 66 to 70 because plus or minus 2, right? But set up your equation. How to set up your equation? See, I will show the first one. I'll give you the second one. When you want to set up equations, right? This is the wiggle room that you have is that, right? So write it on one side. But what is that wiggle room? What defines that wiggle room? You have some temperature at your house, okay, that is X. From that you subtract the other one and take an absolute value. That wiggle room is less than or equal to 2. Does it make sense? How about Sahana? Did you get it?
Yes.
Ananjay?
Yeah.
So the wiggle room, please write it on the right side when you set up the equation so you won't get confused. And then the absolute value of whatever you have, meaning the difference of whatever. You see, that is on the other side. Now I'm going to give you another. Now when you solve this, you'll get the answers basically. But you don't need to solve this. You clearly know that it is 66 to 70 degrees. Okay, now let's see this one. Okay, how about this? Balance on my account is $320. Balance varies as much as that variation is the wiggle room, as much as $50. Okay. What are the possible balances in my account? What are the possible balances in my account? Come on, guys. You're going to send the equation to me. Balance on my account is $320. Balance varies as much as $50. What are the possible balances on my account? I know that you know the answers. I'm not looking for answers. I'm just looking at the equation setup for absolute value. See, Ananjay, the wiggle room is going to be on the right, right?
Oh,
You see, the
Spanish flip the
wiggle room is
equation.
going to be on the right.
Oh, the
See,
wiggle room is gonna be on the right.
it can vary. See, 320 is my account balance. So it can go left or right. So the difference from 320 should be within the absolute value. Am I making sense?
Mm-hmm. So it's X plus 320, but
Why
inside
x
the
plus,
absolute value.
guys, why x plus 320? You're going to the wiggle room means it can go to the left or the right. So x subtract 320, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sricharan, same thing with you. It is subtract 320, right?
Yeah.
And guys, x subtract 320 should be less than or equal to 50. Yukti, that's right. Sahana, that's right. Arush, that's right. Harika, did you? Harika got it. Okay. Srinita got it. Mahir got it. Pranav got it. Ananjay, now you got it, I think, right? Okay, I'll give you more homework on that. We should be good, I feel. See, the wiggle room is always on the right, and then whatever subtracted value with the absolute value on the left, if you do it that way, it's easy not to make mistakes there. Okay, so now I'm going to give you homework problems from the book this week, okay? Now coming to the quadratics, guys, I really want you to be able to revise quadratics well before you come to class next week. Do you all remember completing squares? Do you all remember completing squares from Algebra 1? Okay, see, that is something I won't do in this class because if I keep doing that, the week will run by. I don't want to revise anything. So let me tell you in advance, when you come back to class next week, you should have revised quadratic functions, factorizing, how to factorize. So those things you should be clear when you come to class. Now, for the absolute value function, we learned it like this. This was the parent function. Can anybody tell me what is the parent function of a quadratic function?
Y is equal to x squared.
Good job. Y equal to x squared. So what is the curve? Meaning, how is the graph? It's an upward facing U. Now, can you tell me some basic characteristics? Without discussing the characteristics, I cannot move on as well. So basically, in standard form, you will have, this is f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c, correct? Ax square plus bx plus c is your standard form, right? Do you all remember what was the vertex form? What was the vertex form of a quadratic equation?
It was A and then in parentheses x minus
I'll
A
help you. H comma k is the vertex.
And then
plus k.
Good job, guys. H comma k is the vertex. So remember this. This has to be in your brain, okay? Now H comma k is the vertex. My only problem might be to proceed with this is you should be able to convert this to this. How can you do that? Only if you remember completing squares. Okay, meaning if you're given anything in standard form, you should be able to convert to vertex form. If you're given anything in vertex form, you should be able to convert everything in standard form. Having said that, let's describe the parent graph. So how do you decide the, how do you talk about the end behavior? End behavior of this parent graph, who can describe? As x goes to infinity,
Y goes to infinity.
y goes to infinity. This is end behavior, right? Yeah, go ahead. As x goes to minus infinity, y goes to
Infinity.
anybody who did not understand this, raise up, guys. If you don't understand, don't worry about anybody else. So that's the end behavior of this parent graph. But coming to domain, what is the domain of this parent graph? You have to know it in 3 different notations, right? Can we write in all the 3 notations? What is the domain?
Negative infinity is
Yeah,
less than x,
infinity.
which is, or you want it as interval?
Yeah, all the notation, but tell me what is the domain?
Negative infinity, comma infinity.
Yep, because it starts at negative, this goes on like this, right? So negative infinity to infinity, infinity should have parenthesis, no square brackets. So that is the domain in interval notation. In inequality notation, less than symbol, there is no less than equal to when infinity comes, right? And then in set notation, I can write it with curly braces, putting x at the start and a pipe after that. However, what is the restriction on x? X belongs to x is an element of real numbers. Any questions? Okay, now what is the range of this parent graph? What is the range of this parent graph? Anybody?
0
comma,
is less than or
infinity.
equal to y, which is less than infinity.
Yeah, 0 is less than or equal to comes because it touches 0. So there has to be an equal to sign. But on the side you have infinity, it cannot touch infinity or minus infinity, so you won't have it. But writing in the interval notation, you will have a square bracket on the left side, The highest is infinity, you'll have a parenthesis. In set notation, you'll have curly braces, you'll say y, but after the pipe symbol, when you talk about the restriction on the y is greater than or equal to 0. Any questions? Ananjay, are you following all this? Okay. Anybody else? No, no. Okay. Pranav, are you following, ma?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So domain, range, and behavior. X-intercept, Y-intercept, do you know?
Yeah.
Good. X-intercept is 0, 0, Y-intercept is 0, 0. Is the graph even or odd? Is the graph even or odd? What decides it? For every function, I'll be doing this. Is the
If
graph even or odd?
if it's even, it's symmetrical across the y-axis.
Yep. See, with the first pamphlet given in the first day of class, right? Algebra 2. There's a parent function. There's a document that went on to around 50 pages. Everybody has to be thorough with that whenever we discuss functions. So, an even function, when you look at the graph, is symmetric about the y-axis. Symmetric about y-axis. So, this is symmetric about y-axis. It's an even graph. When it is symmetric about origin, those graphs are odd. Symmetric about origin means origin, OO. Origin, if it is symmetric about the origin, then the graph is odd. When it is symmetric about the y-axis, then the graph is even. As a result, here this graph is even. There are no asymptotes, correct? There are no asymptotes here. What else to discuss? Anything else? Particularly nothing. Now, when you're given the standard form, how do you decide the vertex? Do you all remember from Algebra 1, when you're given a standard form quadratic equation, do you remember how to find the vertex? The x-coordinate of the vertex is given by minus b by 2a. Then you substitute this x in your equation to get the y value, that is your y-coordinate of the vertex. Okay, now let me request you on something. For next week, you should please go back, revise the quadratic functions basics. Quadratic function basics means how to find the vertex, changing standard form to vertex form to standard form, factoring, factorizing, find the x-intercepts. I want you to revise that. And the most important thing is completing squares. Completing squares to solve a quadratic equation. I will review this and then only I will move on with the class next week. But you can help me by just going over this and coming back to class. I will put that as a separate assignment. You can just say I did it, but please don't say I did it not doing it. Please do it and then say you did it in the Google Classroom so that when you come back, when we review, you're all on your toes. Any questions for me? We will continue with quadratic functions next week, which is module 3 in the book. So for this week's homework, I'll allocate from the book the complete absolute value function module I want you to do and come back and ask me questions that you have in solving any of those problems. If you have questions, you can stay. If you don't have questions, we can log off and have a good week ahead at school.
Thank you, Miss Priya.
Bye, ma.
Thank you,
Bye.
Miss
Thank you, Priya.
Priya.
Thank
Bye.
you,
Bye.
Auntie.
See you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, ma.
Mhm.